I'm Megan Edwards for InvestmentPitch.com. Today we're launching our new video product which gives financial advisors the opportunity to introduce themselves and describe a product or service to clients and potential clients. Before I present a sample script, I'd like to draw your attention to the screen at the top left. This screen will display your logo and contact information while you're giving your presentation. Now let's look at a sample presentation. 75% of working Canadians do not have a defined benefit pension plan and must look to other sources to maintain an acceptable lifestyle when they enter retirement. Unfortunately, in this period of low interest rates, it takes significantly more capital to generate even a modest annual income. As this chart shows, back in 1982, when you could earn 16% on your fixed investments, you only needed about $155,000 to generate $25,000 a year in pre-tax income. Today, if you manage to earn 2%, you will need a nest egg of $1,250,000 to generate the same $25,000 in pre-tax income. Fortunately, our government has introduced a couple of programs to help us shelter some of our income from taxes, allowing our capital to grow quicker in a tax-sheltered environment. One familiar program to everybody is the Registered Retirement Savings Program, or RRSP. Under this program, you can contribute an amount equal to 18% of your previous year's income, with this year's limit set at $22,970. Because all funds deposited into your RRSP are tax deductible, you would get the benefit of the growth of the amount that otherwise would have been paid over to the Canada Revenue Agency, helping your nest egg grow faster. However, you must face the music because later on, all funds withdrawn are fully taxed. There are other benefits from using the RRSP. For example, you can also contribute funds to your spouse's RRSP and deduct the amount from your taxes payable. This is great for income splitting as your spouse is often taxed at a lower tax bracket when you both enter your retirement years. If you qualify as a first-time house buyer, you can withdraw up to $25,000 on a tax-free basis, subject to certain conditions. However, you must return these funds to your RRSP under a special time schedule, or you end up paying tax on your withdrawal. All RRSPs cease to exist at the end of the year in which you turn 71. Fortunately, there are a couple options you should consider to help you continue to defer some of your taxes. The other main program designed to help you save for your retirement is called the Tax-Free Savings Account, or TFSA. It was just started a few years ago and unfortunately to date has not been widely used. As with an RRSP, all income within the account grows tax-free, but that's where the similarities end. You can deposit up to $5,000 a year into your TFSA, and as with your RRSP, any amount you don't contribute can be carried forward and used into future years. You can continue to use a TFSA long past the age of 71. If you have not already made use of a TFSA, you can now deposit up to $20,000. With a TFSA, you do not get a tax deduction for any money you put into your account. However, you can take funds out at any time for any purpose without paying tax on the withdrawal. At any time in the future, you can replace the amount you withdrew and repeat this over and over. Upon death, the TFSA assets can generally be transferred tax-free to a spouse or common law partner. You would be foolish not to have a TFSA. My clients often ask, which plan is best for me? But before we answer that, let's look at the numbers. For this example, we'll take a person in a 40% tax bracket and assume that in the first year they pull $10,000 out of their bank account and deposit $5,000 into each program. If we assume that both the TFSA and RRSP grow at 10% each year, they will both have a balance of $12,969 after 10 years. Now, to keep things simple, we'll assume they also invested the initial $2,000 tax refund at 10% for 10 years, paying 40% tax on each year's income, leaving us with $3,582 after taxes. Comparing the numbers, at the end of the 10 years, we retain the full $12,969 from the TFSA. Unfortunately, when we withdrew the money from the RRSP, we paid a 40% tax, or $5,188, leaving us with only $7,781. Now, if we add this balance of $7,781 from the RRSP, plus the $3,582 resulting from the original tax refund, we end up with $11,363. The TFSA is the clear winner by 14.8%. If you would like more information on how you can use this or similar products in your marketing, call us at 604-684-5524. I'm Megan Edwards for InvestmentPitch.com.